Jürgen Klopp has left Liverpool, which means we're going to do one thing and one thing only. We're going to go back in time to the start of his managerial career, and we're going to re-simulate and see how he gets on. Is he going to be different? Is he going to change drastically? Or will he go to Dortmund and Liverpool, just like he did in real life? Let's jump in. But first, let's have a little look on the old Wikipedia. It's Jürgen Norbert Klopp. Norbert's gone.
Norbert's gone.
Norbert's gone. That was my Hagrid impression. Horrendous, wasn't it? So he played at Mainz 05. He was a striker, but then he moved to defence. Okay. He became the club's manager in 2001, and then after 7 years there, he went to Dortmund and spent 7 years there, and then he spent 9 years at Liverpool. So when he goes to a team, he goes there for the long haul. So what have we done with old Jürgen Klopp? I couldn't be bothered to find an old picture of him. Maybe I should have done, but then I would have I just couldn't be bothered. So we didn't. There he is. What I've actually done is I've moved his current ability down. I think his current ability is like 190 at the start of the game, in the actual proper game. So I have gone back to 140 because he wasn't 190 to begin with, was he? Probably 140. But potential ability is still 195. That's absolutely fine. In terms of his information, he's got some favoured personnel, but I've got no favoured clubs. Oh, Mainz, because he's there as a manager and a player. But I've removed Liverpool and I've removed Dortmund because I don't want him to just go to Dortmund and Liverpool. I want a little bit of a different career. So, that's all there is to it. He's at Mainz 05, who are expected to finish 13th in the Bundesliga. Let's go forward one season and see what happens. Well, he's already left. He's gone to Bayer Leverkusen. He left Mainz after agreeing terms with another club. Let's have a look. On the 23rd of the 6th, so he spent all season at Mainz. Bayer Leverkusen expected to finish 4th. Mainz 13th, so didn't do great with them, did he? He finished 15th. He actually underachieved. Now he's going to go and play Conference League football with Bayer Leverkusen. He's at 146 out of 195. He's inherited a Bayer Leverkusen squad that, let's be real, isn't too bad. He's going to get a hell of a boost in the FM25 update, isn't it? Bundesliga champions. But yeah, what can he do with Leverkusen? Can he win some silverware? Can he win a Conference League? Quite possibly. Well, he's still here at Leverkusen. He's still here. 150 current ability he's moved up to. And Leverkusen finished 5th, so it was an improvement on their 7th place finish the season before. This time it was 5th, getting Europa League football. Bayern Munich won the DFB Pokal against Dortmund in the final. And it was Fiorentina who beat Bayer Leverkusen in the final. Well, what do you make of that then, ladies and gentlemen? A 2-0 win for Fiorentina. Lucas Beltran with a penalty and Nabil Fekir with a goal late on. 2-0, comprehensive. They deserved it. They had the better of it. Much more possession, more corners, more fouls, more shots on target. Less XG. And Fiorentina had a penalty, which is nearly 1 XG at the best of times. Okay. Runner-up. So no silverware, no trophy for Klopp. And he's not really done much in the old transfer market. £11.25 million spent. Jesper Karlsson, Benat Pedros. Morten Frendrup, again, not nothing to write home about. Manu Sanchez, not a bad little left back, but Cole Campbell, yeah, you do you, Jürgen. You do you. Sold a couple of players as well. Then Jesper Karlsson's move from Bologna has become permanent. Yeah, not a lot to say, really. This season, they finished 5th. The media think they're going to finish 4th when we move. Well. So, he was sacked on the 22nd of November due to the club's poor league position. So, Brendan Rodgers has come in to be the manager of Bayer Leverkusen. And he recovered to get Champions League football. What? Brendan Rodgers. So, the 22nd, due to the club's poor league position, they've lost 1, 2, 3. That was the 4th game they lost against Leipzig. And they drew 3. We've ticked over to the following season, so I can't go back to past positions, but I can't imagine they were doing too badly. Brendan Rodgers has come in and not done that much better. I mean, he's won the final. He's won the cup. He's beaten Borussia Dortmund 3-0 in the final. Isaac Hansen-Aaron, when did they sign him? Start of the season. The Jurgen's brought in Melamine Efekeli. Sorry. That's it. That's what Brendan's brought in. Jürgen, unfortunately, unfairly in my opinion, has been sacked. Maybe they were doing worse. Maybe their league position was much worse. What can you say? So he's wanted. Who wants him? Lazio. Lazio want Jürgen Klopp. Will Lazio get him? No one's had him. Porto wants him this time. It's a season off. Like, Lazio didn't come and get him. Porto now want him. He's Another season unemployed. Oh dear. We could be on for a resim, ladies and gentlemen. Someone hire Jürgen. Come on. Right, someone's hired him. And it was Crystal Palace. A couple of years unemployed and he's gone to Palace. When did he go to Crystal Palace then? He went there just after Christmas on the 28th of the 12th, 2027. He's been there 6 months. Man City have just been walking the Premier League, understandably. Crystal Palace finished in 10th. So how did they do in the second half of the season then? Much better than that first half of the season. I would say December, when they got their new manager, it started to turn around. They must have sacked their manager on the 27th of the 11th, yes. So Gary Issett came in, and Gary Issett turned their fortunes round. What a month Gary Issett had. I bet he thought, I'm on for this here. No, Jürgen Klopp came in, and then kind of underwhelmed. Zidane is currently the Liverpool manager, for all of you who care. Pep, of course, is still at City. Mikel Arteta is still at Arsenal. Erik ten Hag, of course, is not at Man United. It's Arne Slot, who at the time of recording is the favourite for the Liverpool job. By the time this comes out, I dare say he may have the job, unless there's a bit of a curveball. Before we go to 2029, there's one thing we've got to do, and that is check on the big man himself, Ralph, who is currently the manager of Albania. He spent 3 years in Austria, 1 year at Almeria, and now he is currently their manager of Albania. There you go then. So, Klopp's back in the Premier League with Palace. The season preview says they should finish 12th. He just finished 10th. He's got no budget, no £131 million in debt. I'm going to tell you now, by the time we come back in 2029, he will not still be there as manager. There's my prediction. And of course, true to form, I am wrong. 172 current ability Jürgen Klopp is still at Crystal Palace. How did they do this most recent season? Crystal Palace, they finished 13th, so one place below where the media predicted. Chelsea down in 14th. Simone Inzaghi in charge. He's been there for 34 days. Poch has just been sacked. He did win a Europa League while he was there. Oh, excuse me. He did win a Europa League while he was there. Bit more like it, hey lads. Nearly 35 years old. Still get a voice break. So nice. Arsenal won the league for the first time of the experiment. Liverpool in 3rd. Zidane still in charge. Out Newcastle up in 4th. Fair play. De Zerbi taking on the Newcastle job. Look at that. Oh, look at some of the players. Hassan Ouedraogo. Nico Williams. Oh, £122 million spent there. £55 million on Cole Palmer, who's going to have a bloody hell of an attribute boost. But potential ability 160. He's going to at least be a 150 to 180 range. Surely. He might be on this one, to be fair. I don't know. But surely he's going to be 150 to 180 at the very least. He might be 160 to 190. Season he's just had. He's been unbelievable, hasn't he? Anyway, enough of real life. Enough of this. We're going to go to 2030 in a second. Palace meant to finish 14th. So Klopp is now eyeing his trade at the bottom half of the Premier League. And you should be grateful that he's there. He was unemployed for quite a while. So we're going to move to 2030. See how he gets on. He's moved from Palace to Aston Villa. 174 out of 195. And why did he leave Palace? Just agreed terms with Villa. Left on the 21st of the 12th, just before Christmas. Man United just won the Premier League. Arne Slot has just left. He's going to become manager of Spurs. He just won the Premier League and then just walked out to go to Spurs. He finished 6th. Aston Villa at Palace getting Europa League football from 17th. Oh, you're joking. But he left. He won the FA Cup. Has Klopp won anything yet? He's left teams. He left Mainz. Oh, sorry, he left Leverkusen and he went and won something. And then he's left Palace and they've gone and won something. Deary me. Yeah, he's won sod all. What an uneventful 7 years. 6 messages. Obviously I've edited bits out, but I've dragged this out to 15 minutes. 6 messages. Bloody hell. Where are Villa going to finish in the league then? Season preview, 9th. Oh, he's only gone to Wolfsburg, back to Germany. Oh, and he's padding his stats out with these messages. He's got himself sacked by Aston Villa on the 9th of November. And he became the Wolfsburg manager on the 27th of April. So the season had all but finished in Germany. And he finished 8th. So he's got no European football. Arsenal have just won the Premier League, beating Man City by 4 points. United, the previous champions, down in 6th. Notably, Arne Slot's Tottenham finishing in 3rd. So he moved to Tottenham. Not a bad move. Palace down in 16th. Aston Villa down in 14th. So Jürgen didn't do great. So he's at Wolfsburg. How would he fare at Wolfsburg? Oh, well, we're 9 years in. I think about 15 years into his managerial career, he went to Liverpool, wasn't it? 7 years at Mainz, 8 years at Dortmund, all the way around maybe. Liverpool have come in for him. £1.9 million bid. That's because he's under contract until 2033. He's got another season on his deal. And what's he done in this season with Wolfsburg? He's the Players' Manager of the Year runner-up. Thomas Lech of Köln was Manager of the Year. The Bundesliga, of course, Bayern Munich won it once again, but Wolfsburg finishing in second. 8 points off the pace, but what an impressive season. Because the season before, when he arrived, they finished 8th. So, fair play to him. Fair play indeed. Champions League football, they think they're going to finish 5th, the media do, but they won't have Jürgen at the helm. He's about to head off to Liverpool. Or is he? Will he turn Liverpool down? Man City have just won the league. Liverpool finished 5th getting Champions League football. So their manager, Zinedine Zidane, left to go to AC Milan. Okay. So he's just walked out on him and Jürgen's going to come in. So he did go to Liverpool. He's now at 182 out of 195 in terms of his current ability and potential ability. He's 43 years old and, to be honest, he's now at Liverpool. If he stays here for a long time, this video might be a bit dull. But he's moved around a lot. So here he is. He's back at Liverpool with a lot of the squad that he had originally. Some of them still there. We've just seen Trent, Szoboszlai. Oh, I say a lot of them. A couple of them. And in his first season, he's improved from 5th into 4th. 6 teams getting Champions League football. And Arne Slot has won the Premier League with Tottenham. Arsenal are the Champions League winners. That's where that extra place for the Champions League has come from. Newcastle winning the Europa League as well. Aston Villa runner-up to Roma in the Conference League. Well, Liverpool finishing in 4th on 75 points, only 3 points off the pace. So they could have won it. They could have won it with a few results going their way, should I say. Look at that. Nice little variation of winners. 2 for Arsenal, 2 for City, 1 for United and 1 for Spurs in the last 6 years. So it's been shared around. Can Jürgen bring Liverpool into the mix? Well, he's still there. He's at 188. And Man City are back on top of the Premier League, 3 points clear of Tottenham and Liverpool in 3rd on 77 points. So, you know, Onslaught's still there. Andre Villas-Boas is at Newcastle. Unai Emery's at United. Arsenal have got no one. Chelsea and Bournemouth getting Europa League football. Gattuso at Chelsea. Well, Jürgen, having moved around quite a bit, I suppose quite a bit. He did stay in places where it was, he only really moved when he was sort of getting forced. He got sacked by Villa, sacked by Palace, sacked by Leverkusen. He left Mainz of his own accord and he left Wolfsburg of his own accord. He's won the FA Cup, just seen down here in the corner, hidden by me. His first trophy is an FA Cup win against United on penalties. A 2-0 lead, nearly thrown away. Rasmus Højlund with a brace, but it ended in Liverpool's favour on penalties. Well, there's his first trophy. Jürgen, in and amongst the trophies. German Manager of the Year, 3rd placed. Northwest Football Awards Manager of the Season, Jürgen Klopp. He's starting to get a little bit of a reputation and he's got his first trophy under his belt. Well, can he win any more? Let's move on. 2035. Well, he's still here at Liverpool and Liverpool, well, United won the league and Liverpool are down in 6th. Oh, Europa League football on goal difference. Wow, that smile off your face, Jürgen. That's horrendous. Oh, dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Can't believe it. But he's only bloody won the FA Cup again. That's twice in a row. This time he beat West Ham. 3-2 this time. They didn't squander a 2-0 lead. They actually came back from 1-0 down to go 3-1 up. And then Dylan Williams got one back for West Ham, scoring his second of the game. 3-2 at half-time. And that's how it finished at full-time. Liverpool, FA Cup winners for 2 years in a row. Maybe that's saved Klopp his job. Well, he's still here in 2036. He's got 195 out of 195. He's hit his potential. He won the Community Shield, but that's it. He beat Man United in the Community Shield. Where did he finish in the league? Well, Arsenal won it. It was Tottenham in 2nd, United in 3rd, Liverpool down in 6th again, Europa League football. How has he still got a job? Oh, should we jump? Let's jump a couple of years now. I'm going to jump. Let's go 3 years to 2039. Let's see where he's at. Jesus Christ, he's still here. He's still bloody here. And he finished 6th this time getting Champions League football, fortuitous. Did he win the Europa League? I bloody hope so. 2nd next season, 7th. How is he still in a job? How is he still in a job? Then he got 4th. Have Liverpool got favoured personnel? Can you have favoured personnel as a club? Of course they can. Yeah, Jürgen Klopp, he's a club legend. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have removed Jürgen Klopp as a club legend because now is he just going to stay there? If he's still there when we come back, probably going to jump another couple of years. If he's still there when we come back, we've got a problem. He's winning nothing. Right. Well, he's just won the Europa League, most recent season. So somehow he's... No, not the most recent season. So the most recent bloody thing that's happened to him was 3 years ago. 2 years ago. Liverpool beating Roma in the final. Real Madrid have just won the Europa League. What? I don't know. Well, he's still here at Liverpool in 2040. I said we were going to come back, and if you're still here, we'd have a problem. I've only come back 1 year. I should have come back 2 years. He finished 5th in the Champions League, and he's been here for 8 years now. And he's won the Carabao Cup, beating Man City 2-0 in the final. Alexander Allwart and Alex Tremble. That's the most Klopp player I've ever seen, isn't it? Oh, well, pop the confetti, hit the klaxon. Jürgen Klopp's left Liverpool. He departed as manager of Liverpool after 8 years, agreeing terms with Napoli, who've got themselves a Champions League in 2032. They've just finished 4th, ladies and gentlemen, and Jürgen's just come in, I believe. They've just sacked their manager, have they? Oh no, sorry, Jürgen left at the start of the season to go to the current Serie A champions, and he's finished 4th. I'll be honest with you, Jürgen as an absolute bottle job in this experiment. He's been... Couldn't be words. I was choking on my words there. Deary me, Jürgen. Jürgen Flop. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? What an absolute shambles this has been. Kieran Trippier is a favoured personnel at bloody Napoli because he's been the manager for a couple of years. He's been the manager of Inter Milan, PSG, and now he's the manager of United. Well, look at his attributes. Bloody hell, Kieran Trippier. Done all right, hasn't he? Anyway, Serie A, season preview. The media think Napoli are going to finish 3rd. Can he finish 3rd or better? Well, he's still there at Napoli, and he did exactly as expected. And do you know what? Fair play to him. He's got 90 points. Look at the top 4. 87, 90, 95 and 97. That is streaks ahead, isn't it? That is a different league. Look at Juve down in mid-table. Oh, disappointing for them. But look at that. I mean, that's so impressive. 90 points finishing 3rd. You'd be aggrieved for that, wouldn't you, in real life? But Jürgen's done that before with Liverpool, hasn't he? He's been there against City. So, yeah. But in terms of the last 2 years, the most notable thing to happen to him is being hired as the Napoli manager. So, what are you going to do? A bit dismal so far. Well, this time, look at same again. 88, 89, 91 for 4th, 3rd and 2nd. And then AC Milan winning the league on 101 bloody points. Serie A. Manager of the year, 3rd place. It was 2044 and he's moved. He's gone from Napoli and he's gone to Newcastle. 3 times Premier League winners, Man United, have just come 3rd. Newcastle, so let's see. Newcastle have been 3rd 2 seasons in a row and Klopp has finished 2nd, 10 points behind Spurs. James Milner is in charge of Spurs, who's also been in charge of Napoli, Barcelona, PSG. All right, then. 5 Champions League places. Vinny Comp's at Man City. Newcastle are the current Champions League winners. Is that Klopp? Klopp's won the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, unless he's just gone. When did he go? Oh, this would be typical for Jürgen to have just arrived because their manager's left. No, he came 326 days ago. Oh my God, my heart was in my mouth. I thought for a second Jürgen had probably left Napoli at the end of the season and come to Newcastle because their manager left. Right, he's just won the Champions League. He's got a Champions League under his belt, ladies and gentlemen. Jürgen Klopp, not so Jürgen Flop anymore. City winning the Conference League, Brighton winning the Europa League. It's an English clean sweep in Europe. So we come to 2046, and on the 26th of the 12th, 2045, Jürgen Klopp got sacked as the manager of Newcastle. So Tottenham have won it 3 years in a row. So Tottenham won it here, Newcastle finishing in 4th, still getting Champions League football. Only 4 teams getting Champions League football. And then 6 teams getting Champions League football. Newcastle in 4th again. Must have had a bad start to the season. So Jürgen got sacked. He's now unemployed. Disappointing. But it's not taking him long to get another bloody job. He's gone to Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. And hang about, he went to Brighton, first of all, in August and left in April because Real Madrid wanted him. So firstly, Brighton. Roberto De Zerbi's back at Brighton. Come full circle over here. Brighton finished 8th. Not getting European football. Bloody hell. How unfortunate is that? United won the league. Kieran Trippier still in charge of United. He's done all right, hasn't he? What's he saying? 24. He's been there 7 years. He's wanted by AC, Inter and Valencia. At Real Madrid then. So Jürgen's just arrived because they finished 4th. Understandably. Valencia, top of the league. Have they had a tycoon takeover? They do get a tycoon quite often. Tycoon in 2024. Now, Donat Jetty has left in the scales down the fund in 2036, left in 2044. Mika Demir took over the consortium in 2044, but he's he's done his job as Donizetti. He has turned the club into a European powerhouse. 3 La Ligas in a row over here for Valencia. Real Madrid dominated the first decade. Can Jürgen bring that domination back? It's 2048 and Jürgen Klopp here at Real Madrid. And in the first season, he's finished second behind Barcelona. Valencia down in 4th. Julian Nagelsmann's in charge there. Barcelona have got Joan Pons. Not sure who that is. Sorry, Johan. Like he's watching. Real Madrid, then, we have 13-point deficit behind Barcelona, which isn't great, is it really? 3rd in the competition reputation for the Spanish leagues. And he's not won anything since the Champions League in 2044. So he needs to get himself hands on a trophy. Let's go to 2050, 2 more years. Is he still going to be at Madrid? Well, he is. He is. And he finished second in that first season. And to be honest, I don't know how he's still there. He's just finished 5th. He's not even got Champions League football for them. He's finished behind Atletico Madrid for a start. And he's finished 5th, no Champions League football. He's got to have won stuff. He's not won the Champions League. Flop. He's just won the Spanish Cup. That's not enough, is it? That's not enough. He's beat Barcelona 2-0. But that's not enough. Bloody hell, Jürgen. If he's still there in 2051, the following season, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if he's still there. Of course he's not. Of course he's bloody not. Bid. Tottenham want him. Right. Lots to unpack here. He left Real Madrid of his own accord. How dare he? How dare he leave Real Madrid of his own accord after he'd finished 5th with them, gone to Inter Milan, who were... Tom Lawrence is now in charge. Inter Milan, 3 times winners in a row. He's gone there and managed to make him finish 4th. Okay. Classic Jürgen. He went on the 8th of the 7th. Got a full season there. And then, yeah, they sacked him. And rightly so. 3 times winners in a row and you finished 4th in your first season. Horrendous. Who was the manager? Kieran Trippier. God, Kieran Trippier came in. He's now gone to Barcelona. So Kieran Trippier left United and going to Inter and won the league 3 times in a row. Kieran Trippier, how many trophies has this guy won? Competitions. Look at this. Serie A, Serie A, Serie A. Premier League, Premier League. Oh, 3rd consecutive Premier League. Won 4 Premier Leagues in a bloody... he's won so many Premier Leagues with United. He's won so many trophies as Kieran Trippier. But this isn't about Kieran Trippier, is it? It's about bloody Jürgen Klopp, who's now wanted by Spurs. Right, so we've had... Arne Slot was there for quite a while. 11 years, won loads of trophies. James Milner came in and won loads of trophies. Ryan Mason has now just been sacked, despite the fact he's won 2 leagues and 5 cups, 2 of them being Champions Leagues, in just under 4 years. So 2 leagues and 2 Champions Leagues in 4 years is not good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. You greedy bastards, sacking Ryan Mason after finishing 4th. I know I've just said Inter have sacked Klopp for finishing 4th, and deservedly so, but that's because Klopp's come in, a 3-time winner of the league, and made him finish 4th. Ryan Mason has won 2 leagues, 2 Champions Leagues in 4 years, and been sacked. Right, Klopp's going to be at Spurs. Is he going to do better than 4th? I'm going to say no. He's back at Napoli. Barcelona want him. He's now at 193 in terms of his current ability. He's 62 years old. Surely we're on the home stretch. He didn't even make it the full season. Didn't even make it 6 months. He was sacked in bloody November of Tottenham. Oh, where did he finish in the league in the end? 5th. He got Champions League football, but no thanks to Jürgen. What happened then? Out of the Carabao Cup straight away. Lost a couple, 3 Premier League games. And, oh yeah, a bad November. Yeah. Got eliminated, got sacked, and somehow landed back on his feet at Napoli, like less than a month later. He's just got Conference League football by finishing 7th. They were 3rd. Where were they though before Klopp arrived? That's the thing, because Cosimi Fiorini got sacked. You've sacked the last 3 managers, Edin Terzic and Mikel Arteta. Jürgen Klopp was here for 3 years and he left trophyless. Left of his own accord though. Will he stay at Napoli for a bit longer? I'll tell you what, I'm going to jump 2 years now, 2054. That being said, I don't know how many more years he's got left in him. So, we'll see. We will see. Right, shortlist. No, he's Barcelona. Oh, so I tell you what, he's left. He left Napoli almost instantly when we were last here. 2nd of the 5th. The Barcelona, it did say wanted, didn't it? It did say wanted. So, yeah, he's gone straight to Barcelona and he's won the cup. He came in here. So, Real Madrid had won the league twice in a row, to be fair. So Barcelona had finished second, and then they needed a new manager. Jürgen Klopp came in and managed to finish 3rd, and then he followed that up with another magnificent 3rd place. So, talk about stepping backwards. He stepped backwards, of course he did, because Kieran Trippier left the manager role to go back, to actually go to PSG, back to PSG, should I say. After a 4-year spell there, he went for another year, And then now he's back at Man United. Again, Kieran Trippier does not get sacked. He chooses where he goes. Jürgen Klopp gets sacked all over the shop. That was not intended to rhyme, but I'm happy it did. Right, 2054. Go another 2 years. Okay, he's still rocking and rolling, 66 years old. He's now up at 194, still at Barcelona, and he's the top of the German Hall of Fame. He's the German Manager of the Year, and he's the Spanish Premier Division champion, La Liga champion, not this season. Last season, he won the league ahead of Valencia by a single point, and then he's followed that up by finishing 4th. He loves to take the top team, the winning team, the league champions, and finish 4th. He does that very often. It's not the first time in this experiment. He's like the 3rd or the 4th, isn't it? But yeah, what's he done? He's won sod all, hasn't he? Like, again, since he's gone to Barcelona, he's won the Spanish Cup once, the Spanish Super Cup 3 times, and the First Division. Another 2 years in the books, it's 2058, and he's still at Barcelona. He is wanted by City, United, and Newcastle want him back for some reason. Oh, he stayed at Newcastle for a couple of years. It was Tottenham he did horrendous at. And last season, he finished 4th once again. Real Madrid beating Atletico on goal difference. What a tight title race that was. Following season, he's moved up to 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. Still not won another league title, though. Klopp's been here for nearly 6 years. Nearly 6 years. He's won the Spanish Cup again. He's won 3 Spanish Cups and 1 La Liga in 6 years. Is that good enough for a team of Barcelona's calibre? Well, they've sorted the debts out. They've got £859 million in the bank. £200 million transfer budget. So no, it is not good enough. Let me tell you that for free. Oh, he's unemployed. Of course he is. So he's left left Barcelona to go to Manchester United, and he got sacked in December. What happened here then? Managers. Jürgen Klopp was sacked. Kieran Trippier has just retired. Kieran Trippier retired at 67, a superstar. Man United did finish 6th in the end. Liverpool winning the league. Tottenham also up there. I mean, Liverpool won the last 3 in a row. Klopp's unemployed. He's back at Inter. He's gone back to Inter Milan as a scout. He's gone back as a scout. Charlie Setford is in charge of Inter Milan. Well, there we go then. Inter Milan have just won the league. And Klopp's there as a scout. So he's no longer a manager, sacked as the Man United manager. So let's go through Jürgen Klopp's career, shall we? So he went from Mainz to Bayer Leverkusen to Crystal Palace to Aston Villa to Wolfsburg to Liverpool, where he won the FA Cup twice and the Community Shield once. He then won the Europa League and the Carabao Cup in an 8-year stint before heading off to Napoli, before he did, well, fuck all, and then went to Newcastle in 2043. He then, in his first season with Newcastle, won the Champions Bloody League, and we thought, Jürgen has arrived. No, he was sacked a few short months later because he was crap. He went to Brighton, where he departed and went to Real Madrid. At Real Madrid, he managed to win the Spanish Cup once in 3 years. And nothing else. Super Cup doesn't count. He then went to Inter Milan for a season and got sacked. He then went to Tottenham for 4 months and got sacked. 4.5 months if you want to be pedantic. Then he went to Napoli for a year. He left to become the manager of Barcelona. And in a spell of 6 years, he won 3 Spanish Cups and a La Liga trophy. So that's his first league title, which was in 2055. 32 years into his managerial career, his first league title. He's won the Cup a few times and won Champions League. That's awful, isn't it? He then went to, after Barcelona, he went to United and got sacked inside 4 months. He then farted around a bit for a year and then went to Inter and got signed as a scout. So that is the career of Jürgen Klopp. One of the better managers in the Premier League modern era. He managed to keep his job at Liverpool. People who say he's not won that much with Liverpool, I agree, but he's turned Liverpool from a side that are essentially like the current Man United and Chelsea, a bit of a joke. People are laughing at them. Liverpool were there. They were nowhere near. They'd scrattered a Champions League and won the odd FA Cup and that, but they weren't really ever doing anything. And Klopp took them to the upper echelon and made them into a team that, well, could challenge for the league and win a Champions League and all that jazz. So he did well with them and he's left a great legacy. Much better than he left in this experiment, because this experiment was crap. So hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, nothing else more to say other than take good care of yourselves. See you soon.